Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. I just got two new palettes and I'm really loving them. It's from the Balm Cosmetics. So the first one is in Oldie, but I swatched it at Walgreens and I really loved it. I waited like a whole year for the half off sale. So this is the Matrimony palette. It's really creamy and the pans are huge. This was about $21 or so, maybe 22-ish. But it's a really good palette. It doesn't compare to the original Meet Matte Nude. This one's kind of crappy. I would say go with the Meet Matrimony palette. The formula is much better on this one. The other palette I got in Splurge was What's the Tea palette, and I got the iced tea one. It's super cute and it's actually pretty darn big. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be like small like the Matchmaker palette, but look at the size. Pretty good. And it comes with a huge mirror. So this is the big mirror and pretty colors. I really like the top row. I've been playing around with that. This is really cool as well. It's definitely not new technology, but they did put it all in one palette. So it's definitely a lot of fun to use. When you combine the black one and the black primer with other shadows, it makes the shadows much darker as a darker base, so it makes it pop more. So really like the color scheme here. I like it so much that I might go back for the hot tea palette. It's definitely a very cute idea. So you can see it's just little iced teas, super cute. Love everything about it. I have no complaints about this palette. I would say the formula is very similar to the Nude Dude and the Meet Matrimony. So it's like if you combine both these palettes together, you will get What's the Tea palette pretty much. So let me go ahead and play around with this on camera. I really love, again, this top row is just stunning. The only reason why I preferred this over the hot tea palette was the hot tea palette, it seems like it was just very ordinary colors. Like a lot of people were doing those colors. Not really interesting, because I already have like the Naked palette, I already have so many palettes that are very similar shades in color. So I decided for this one, and I'm just going to go ahead and play around with it on camera. So I got a few brushes from Sigma, so I will go ahead and play around with that as well. I got the Detail crease brush. I already started playing around with it, but it comes in a pack of, I want to say there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's like 8 brushes right here. It was for like about $27, so it was like $3 a brush, which is really good for Sigma. Oh, I haven't felt this happy about a palette for a while. This is like really exciting, because I've seen like, you know, other palettes, but never as exciting as this one. This one's really cute, and I'm really happy to play with the blues in this. This is like more exciting than even like, I don't know, like no brand has made me excited for any palette. The last one I got kind of excited about, but I didn't end up purchasing, was the Anastasia palette. There was the summer collection. It was so cute, but then I don't really play with color too much, but this is like as far as I'll go. Like there's like a column of fun shades and then the rest are pretty normal. I'm gonna go ahead and put Talk of the Town on my eyes. I'm just gonna use like a packing brush. Let me go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna use the E62 brush. It is more of a crease brush, but I will just go ahead and pack it on. So that packed on really nicely. I will fuzz up the edges. It is a little messy right now. It's really pretty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend Usually people do the crease first, kind of just blend it out. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay the buzz color, so this really pretty color right next to it. I'm gonna go ahead and lay it over the top. And this brush is really good. It's the E41 brush. It really just gets in the crevice. I'm not like a Jeffree Star makeup artist or anything, but I just like playing around with some color here and there. So that looks pretty good. And then next I'm gonna put the black eyelid primer. A lot of people put it in the beginning of the step, but I like it near the end just because it kind of cements it down, which is, it sounds crazy, but it works. So just get a little bit of that black primer, just warm it in your hands, and go ahead and put it along the eyes. So it kind of makes it like a smooth, what is it called? Like a shadow stick almost. So you're taking your eyeshadow and putting a layer on top. So it kind of just mixes in the powder. And then it kind of makes like a cement-like thing. Alright, I'm going to go in with my E45 brush. So this kind of tapered brush. And I'm going to go into the Kiss and Tell. This one's a really popular color. And just go ahead and put it on your lids. And you can see how that black combined just makes this really pretty color. Your eyes will turn into like a dragonfly or like a unicorn color. It's really pretty. So and then you're gonna just put a coat of mascara. Usually you would put like fake lashes just so it'll look even better, but it's pretty good, got to say. I usually don't run it along my waterline, or not waterline, the bottom part of my lashes, just because I don't really like how it looks. I'm kind of like an amateur for makeup, so this is kind of what it might look like for you. I kind of feel like Jen loves reviews. She likes makeup, but she's not very good at it. It's kind of like me. I like playing around with it, but I'm not very good. The nice thing about this palette is there's no fallout, which is amazing. I have work in about 40 minutes. I don't know if I could go in the office looking like this. They might say something. So I'll take a picture close up as well so you can see the pretty colors. Overall, I would say this palette's amazing. I really do enjoy this. I played around with it with the blues and the pinks from this color, or purple. It made a really cool like a unicorn or dragonfly look, so that was really fun. So if you take the purple and you just blend it into the crease after applying the color, just using like a stamping motion, you'll get some really cool eye looks. So I really enjoyed that. I think I had more fun than anybody watching this video. Hopefully this was a little bit helpful in the reviews. I'll try to do swatches just so you could see that it is what the advertisement says, but it's just not as pigmented. I think some other people online did swatches as well, but let me just go in with this black primer. As you see, black primer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add, say, rumor has it, there's not much transformation here, so I think I'm gonna run out of this black primer. I really do like it. But for other shades like Kiss and Tell, it makes a big difference. Kiss and Tell will have a almost like a blue color. It's really pretty. See that? So it's like a blue right here. This was like subtle to no change. This was a big difference. So like little things like that, I would say if I put the black and the brown together, it's not gonna create a totally new shade. It's just that Kiss and Tell color that made the biggest difference. All the other ones are like pretty subtle. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I definitely do recommend getting What's the Tea Palette. I'm most likely gonna go for the Hot Tea Palette as well, because I'm a hoarder, which is bad, but I'm trying to be a minimalist. I don't think I could succeed in that, but we will see. I've decluttered like a lot of aspects of my life, except for like clothing. We're working on that, and makeup. I really do have some fun times with playing around with makeup. I never thought I would say that. I was like a tomboy for the longest time, but now I'm kind of playing around with it, kind of enjoying the colors, and it gives me something fun to do. So that's one thing. But hopefully you like this video. Hit the subscribe button. I do a lot of different things on my channel. It's all over the place right now. Do a little bit of minimalism, a little bit of cleanup. I used to do a lot of crafting, not right now, but maybe in the future. So that was like a shameless plug, but hopefully you enjoyed. I will attach pictures of a close-up of my eye look. Hopefully not too crazy. I will try to make some more wearable looks with this palette and see what I come up with, but hopefully you enjoyed. Alright, bye.